Hey everyone, this is David Lewis with High Impact CPA. I know that we have taxes due right around the corner here in 2 weeks, but I also wanted to talk about the other due date coming up, which is the due date for estimated tax payments. So, if you are a calendar year taxpayer, you may need to be paying estimated tax payments throughout the year to not have an under withholding penalty come next year when you file your tax return. So, we've got one coming right up, same day as the tax due date. For the first quarter of 2025, the estimated tax payment due date is April 15th. And you can see we've got three more. We've got one on June 15th for quarter two, one on September 15th for quarter three, and one on January 15th, 2026 for 2025 quarter four. So, one of the biggest questions I always get is how do I actually make an estimated tax payment? Well, I'll go over the most common ways that you can do it. So, you need to make a payment. There's a couple different ways. First thing you can do is go to irs.gov/payments if you want to pay your taxes online. There's a couple different ways you can do this. You can pay directly from your bank account. So, you can go ahead and set up direct pay. Go in here, I'll click on it. Make sure you go to personal tax payments. This will not cover business tax payments right now, but for your individual taxes, click on it. Go to make a payment, and then you're going to go through a couple different steps here. It's going to ask you for the reason for the payment. In this case, estimated tax. Nope, that's extension. We want estimated tax, and this will apply to 1040 ES. So if you're filing a Form 1040, that's the individual tax return form, and it'll be for the tax period 2025. You'll go ahead and hit continue. It'll make sure that you confirm all your information, that it's all correct. And then it's going to go through and do some verification of your identity. So you're just going to have to go through some different questions, put in your payment information, make the payment. So I'm not going to go through all that because I'm not going to put any identifying information in here. But let's back up to the other ways. So the other way you can do it through debit card, credit card, or a digital wallet. Now, I recommend that you not go this route because you are going to get charged some fees. Imagine you're making a $25,000 tax payment on your credit card. Don't pay almost 3% on that. There are so many better ways to do it. Seriously, don't use this method. I don't recommend it. Go to direct pay. Get it drafted from your bank account. It's going to make your life a lot better and a lot cheaper. The other way you can do it is if you've set up an online IRS account, which I recommend doing so that if you need to go pull records, go pull transcripts, something like that, you can go in here to your online individual account, set it up if you don't have one. Let me find the link here. So if you've created an account they've partnered with ID.me, you can go in here, sign in with your ID.me account. If not, you're going to have to go through some verification, get an ID.me account, and it'll take a little while to set up. So if you're trying to make an estimated payment the day of, this is not the best way to do it. Make sure you go back to do the direct pay, or same thing, if you're set up through the electronic federal tax payment system, you can do it that way. If you're trying to pay the same day, again, you're better off using direct pay. And the most other common way I see, and if you've gotten your last year prior tax return and you owed, you've probably got some vouchers in there if you want to cut a check to the IRS. So if you want to go that route, that's great. Send it in with a voucher. You can also find vouchers online if you look up 1040-ES tax form. There's some vouchers for 2025 that you can download and send in with your check. Make sure you send the check in with those vouchers because otherwise the IRS doesn't know where to apply those payments. If you are going to send a check, make sure you send it certified mail. Get that little receipt. Pay a little bit extra so that if the IRS loses your payment or it gets lost in the mail or whatever, at least you have a slip saying, no, I sent it on April 15th. It's post-dated. Don't penalize me for this. So you've got backup at least. You've got some documentation to say that you're good to go. Anyway, those are the most common ways of paying taxes. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, david.lewis@highimpactcpa.org. Also, I do have an estimated tax calculator that I would be happy to send you for free if you would like it. Again, feel free to direct message me or reach out to me by email, comment in this thread, and I will be sure to get it out to you. And it's got some of these useful links that I've been showing you here. It's got my contact info, and it's something that you can play around with just to see what your tax liability might be if certain things change during the year. Anyway, thanks everybody. Have a great day. Talk soon.